Hello, Master Tax here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at a German Tier 7 premium tank destroyer. It is the Steyr WT. And as always, before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I've currently got on this tank. My crew in this tank are from my WT Aufpanzer, 3 of them onto the 4th skill, 1 onto the 2nd skill, but I do have brothers in arms. The equipment that I use in the special firepower slot is improved aiming. Then I've got a gun rammer and binoculars. So let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on Roomberg. It's an encounter battle, which means both teams are attacking the same base. And I've got the 7-8 matchmaking and I'm top tier today. So if you're playing a lightly armoured tank destroyer, what you want to do is find a bush and sit quite far back, because if you get spotted, your armour is pretty much like paper and you will get taken out. This is one of them tanks that's classed as a glass cannon. Get a decent gun, but your tank is really weak. So I make my way just to these bushes on the top road, and I'm hoping my Super Chaffee is going to light things up for us. Now these tanks, I'm not a big fan of playing these tanks. I get a little bit bored sitting in bushes sniping. Some people really like it, but I'm not one of them. But the problem I have with these tanks, if you get a city map, there's nothing really you can do. So in my eyes, I had no option to go anywhere at the west of the map. This was the only starting position I could be in. So I'm just moving across the road into a different bush, just in case that wheeled vehicle tries to make a run down the east flank. Just pushing further forward because I can't spot with me binoculars if I can't see through this bush as well. So I'm sitting in the bush, got my binoculars activated, just having a look about, see if there's anybody there. So far there's only the possibility of getting a shot into that wheeled vehicle, but he is behind them houses. If you have a look just to the left of the screen, all my teammates are tank destroyers as well, so I'm not sure how well the spotting's going to go. We really need somebody in the middle street spotting for us, but there isn't. So I'm getting a little bit impatient, and now I'm going to move forward, see if I can spot for myself, since everybody is just camping, but that's what they should be doing really in a tank destroyer. Can I get a shot in the wheel vehicle, the EMD? Yes, there's one shot into him. I didn't get spotted there by him either. There's a T25 EAT pulling across this end as well, who could be good support for us. I'd really like to take that wheeled vehicle out. It's just not in my sight yet, so I'm going to keep on pushing forward. There is lines of houses that will give us cover and lots of bushes, so I can try and activate my binoculars and spot for myself. Now the Super Chaffee and the T34-100 have taken the middle bit where the windows is, so that's really good, and they might be able to spot things, and I've just spotted a Santa male. So I'm getting a shot into him. He can't spot me because I'm double bushed. He can't see through the bush while I'm firing, and I managed to take him out. There's a Nicky 65. Shot into his lower plate. He's only a one-shotter now. Can I take him out? And there he goes. So that's great. 2 tank destroyers hiding. Our opposite numbers, and we've managed to take them out. But that wheel vehicle's there. There he is. Can I get a shot into him? And that's him taken out, so that's great. So now I'm going to try and push further along. Not sure if there's anything here, but I'll soon find out. If I make it to the end, there's some good bushes on the edge of the road, and I'll be able to activate my binoculars, but I have been spotted. And it's a Hellcat. He's getting a shot into us. Can I get a shot? I've missed the shot, but he is running away. I am getting the assistance for this through spotting him, so I'm going to keep on pushing. I need to get into cover before anybody else starts firing at us, or the artillery does. So I'll make my way into these bushes, and then I'll see if I can get a shot into that Hellcat. Bit of payback on him, and I managed to take him out. That was lucky. So we're pushing forward again. Super Chaffee's got the corner, and it looks like I'll need to go back to the middle. I'm just going to see if I can get a shot into that Hummel. I can't. It's behind the buildings. so I will end up heading to the middle. So I'll tell you about the gun that you get on this tank. It is an 88mm. I think it's the same as you get on the Tiger 1. You get 203mm of penetration with 240 alpha damage. With my crew and equipment, I've got a reload time of 6.08 seconds and my aim time is 1.78 seconds, which is fantastic, and my dispersion is 0.29, which is also fantastic. And you do get 8 degrees of gun depression with this tank destroyer, which is quite surprising. So I've moved into these bushes, and the reason I've moved into these bushes, if anybody spots anybody in the cap, I'll be able to get shots in. So I'm just firing a few blind shots, see if I can reset the cap, as nobody's spotting it yet. Nobody's spotted, but I am a little bit concerned if the enemy tanks have pulled right round the back. There's a T-34-1, so they have managed to push right round the back of our spawn. Can I get a shot into him? I might be able to in this opening. Missed. There might have been rubble in front of it, I couldn't see from that distance, so I'm having a look at the cap. There's the Super Hellcat. Nice shot into him, only left him with 3 hit points. He's been taken out though. Not sure if anybody else is going to pop out, so I'm going to move to the next bush line, activate my binoculars, see what I can spot. And with my crew and equipment, when I activate these binoculars, I've got a view range of 469 meters, which is really good. And my camo rating with my crew and equipment is 26.63 seconds while I'm stationary, so that's a quarter. So they'll not be able to spot us till they're 330 meters away from us, but as soon as I fire I'll lose that camo rating. So I'm still looking for that T-34-1, but there's an SU-100M to my right. He hasn't spotted us, he's looking for us. There's his lower plate, and I managed to take him out. Just pull him back because I know I'll be spotted. There's a T-34-1. Nice shot into him. He's missed me. I need to pull back. He's went out. See if I can get into cover. I'm going to head up to the east. See if I can spot through bushes down this way. He may be pushing down, trying to flank us. There's an opening here. I might get spotted. And I did. He was sitting waiting for us. Can I get him back though? Didn't penetrate. That's not great. Come on, aim, and taking him out, so that's great. Nothing trying to flank us now, just pulling back, trying to get out of the view range of that KV2. He'll definitely take us out in one shot. Little blind shot where I thought he might be, but it didn't hit. So now I'm going to reposition. So I'll tell you about the armour on this tank now. Well, the little armour that it has got. So on the hull you get 20mm of armour on the front, which is abysmal, 10mm on the side, 8mm on the rear. Can I sneak a shot on that KV2? Missed it. He didn't spot us though. So back to the armour. The turret armour is pretty much the same. You get 20mm on the front, 10mm on the side, 10mm on the rear, so you'll not bounce a shot from anything that fires at you. And if that KV2 fires the HE at us, he'd probably be able to take me full hit points off us if I was at full health, so need to keep out the way of him. So what I'm planning on doing now is trying to flank round the back. The AMX tank destroyer is obviously the one that's capping the base. The KV2's guarding him from us coming down the middle street, and he knows that we're up that street. So the Super Hellcat has went to the north to flank round, and I'm heading to the south. Hopefully one of us can spot him, and then the other, or if not the one that was spotting, can get the shot in and reset the cap. And it'd be good if there's 2 of us to get that KV2, as it'll be able to take one of us out in one shot. And the Super Hellcats reset the cap by taking the AMX out, so there's only the KV2 left. Now the KV2 has got 493 hit points left, and we're one shotters to him. We will be able to get one shot into him, but he'll be able to take us out in one shot. So we need to get 2 shots into him. Is he going to pull round? He hasn't pulled round. So I've hid behind this pile of rubble. Was hoping he'd pull round there. Super Hellcat's moving in. I'm suspecting that KV2's got the big derp cannon on, and it does have a 20-second reload, so he'll not be able to get the pair of us before we can take him out. It's just who wants to go in and take that shot. So I'm going to move in. The Super Hellcat's moved into the cap. So I suspect the KV2 will want to stop the cap. Is he going to peek out? He's not. And the Super Hellcat's getting a shot into him. Is he pulling back? I'm going to try and move in, see if I can take the shot. There's the back of his turret and managed to take him out. Let's have a quick look at the stats. It was a class 1 badge and we got the top gun for our 7 kills. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1053. Top for damage with 2171 damage in. I made 57,000 credits plus 4,266 XP, that's due to playing a premium vehicle, a personal reserve bonus and an award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. There's a little icon in the bottom right hand corner. And if you have any feedback, please could you leave it via the thumbs buttons in the comment section below. Cheers.